Hi everybody, it's June Angel Pews, back again. Again I'm focusing on everything but the banners when I open this video, and this is an old silver mirror that I've got. I've got a lot of silver with this particular design. I love these angels. I've got a large picture in my lounge and two smaller ones. It's oh dear, it's gone. I've got the artist's name in my head because I love him and I can't remember. It's gone. How silly is that? It's called the Cherub Choir anyway. That's what it's called, and I'll come back to you with the name. So here we go. On to another banner that I have had sent to me for this giveaway challenge, and this is from Patricia. Patricia is on YouTube on Pat S for sugar, and her wall hanging that she sent to me is her first thing ever that she made in fabric. She's basically a paper artist. So this will be interesting, won't it? Well, more than interesting, because it is wonderful. Now, I know she's done quite a good video in terms of showing you exactly how she put this together and with what. But I'll just give you another view from my perspective. And those are the lovely hangers. So we've got a hanger on each side. And then this lovely lace that's standing up there and held by this gorgeous, sorry about the shadows again, ladies and gents, gorgeous pearl trim here. I haven't seen that one before at all. I haven't got that. So that'll be interesting to see if I can find. Then you've got this, these couple of laces here. This one is the end of the bow that's at the top. Gorgeous. Then we have doilies there, or we can see half of the doilies at that stage. And they are, in fact, all the way around. Right, then we come to this image. Isn't that just beautiful? And I know she said these were vintage buttons. There's next to the image of the two girls or angels is the symbol of hope, is the word hope. And we all want that, don't we? For this end of 19, hark at me. Oh dear. For the end of 2013 and towards the next wonderful year of 2014. Right, so on we go to this trim. I love this. I really love it. It's beautiful. And look at this crocheted flower. Isn't it lovely? A little bit of bling in the centre. Lovely colour. That's the other thing I like about the colour combination on here. This is sort of a peachy lace that's underneath the main. And then you've got this white, slightly creamy white. Then this darker coffee colour almost. Now again, and this looks a little bit green on the camera, but I can assure you it isn't. It's more of a tan coffee colour. Then there's this gorgeous, ooh, don't we all love this muslin, all shabby chic. And we know who started all this off, don't we? Trisha, your fault. Hi Trish. Trisha's on a little shabby chic, and she really did get us all started on making all sorts of things with muslin, but particularly her flowers. But this flower is Patricia's and it's beautiful. I'm sorry if I've pronounced that name wrong, Patricia, but that's the way I say it, and if it's wrong, sorry, I'm going to turn this again, please tell me, won't you, so I can get it right next time. Yeah, lovely. These appliques here, gorgeous. And this is super. This is calico, by the looks of it. That's all shabby chic there, smashing. Turn it over, because I know that's what Patricia did, to see that lace that's the backing, if you like, on it all. It's beautiful. Again, this looks a bit yellowy. I mean, I can never get over my nails on here. I mean, it's a pink nail varnish, and my nails, I mean, yes, they did go through a yellow phase, but I've been using these, it's not bleach, but it's like a Milton type tablet, which you can use on your hands and fingers without doing any damage. And they're quite white now. Now look at them. They're a real mess. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. So that is gorgeous. I love it. It's got a lovely hang to it. You know, it's not too floppy. That's not the right word, is it? But you know what I mean. But it's not too firm either. It's lovely. It's got a real nice firm feel to it. Thank you very much. I love it. And I will put that with all my others ready to be loaded. Here, now go with that strap. I'm going to take that off because it's going to drive me mad. I do it all the time. Okay, so that's that video, that banner. And I'm now going to, do you remember my last video? I mentioned that book, that collage that I did. Here's the book. In fact, there's two. Typical of me, this is. One is obviously a newer edition. That was the first one. That was the one that I got. And this is fabulous. It is by Cheryl Stevenson. Now, where the heck I got Susan Pickering, the two-barrel name from, I have no idea. But you know, I do this sort of thing all the time. I think I dream these names up, you know. Or I come out with things that are really, you know, I'll say to somebody, did you know about so-and-so? No, when did that happen? Oh, da-di-da-di-da-di-da. And it turns out to be absolute rubbish. So as I say, I don't know whether I dream these things. It's really strange. So this is called, sorry, the Art of Handmade Paper and Collage. Transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. This one is about paper making, this first section. And it goes on to show you, you know, the type of texture that you get laying wallpaper on the paper, etc. So I'm going to flick over because I want to try and find for you what I was referring to. Oh, it's a fabulous book, this is. It really is. Come on. Fabric motifs, is that it? I should have looked and then marked it, shouldn't I? The Art of Collage, was that it? Handmade paper collage. I think this was it, because those are the images. You see how that is, sorry about that glare, but it's not the actual, I wanted to show you the actual piece where I said about putting them in the, here we are, in the mixer. It's called Fabric Motifs, and this is where, sorry, this is awful, isn't it, that glare. This is where they've cut the fabric out of the, first they cut from the, and then you pulse the blender. So you pop it in there with some water. Here it is, you see, going into, it's cut just around the image. Then it goes into the blender. It's pulped just for about, well, between 5 and 30 seconds, they say. And this is how that particular one has come out. See, so we've gone from that pink one there, into the blender. You have got to watch it, and you will have some failures, so use some old fabric before you start doing, just to get that really grungy, shabby chic look to it. And there's it being ironed, or several pieces being ironed. As I say, I used paisley and denim, and it was great. And then she started to do a collage using glue stick, hot gun, etc. Don't use white glue or collage medium. This will warp and crinkle the card. That's interesting. So there you are. That was the book I wanted to show you. And there's all sorts of wonderful things there. I've done a lot of that as well, using just loo paper, wetting it and pressing it into rubber stamps, etc. So, see, I knew I was right. The other one is The Art of Paper Collage. Now, I thought that they're not the same book at all. See how I didn't dream the look. Then the other book was Susan Pickering Rothermel. Rothermel? Yes. I've got a couple of her videos from years back. She's a super artist. Go and look her up and have a look at what she does. Oh, look at this. Isn't that wonderful? It's a collage. No, it isn't anything like. Isn't that strange? I thought this was the same book. That's how she's done a lamp. Look, translucent. And this is the same sort of thing, you see, that she has done, like this other woman. But there you go. So that's 2 books. Oh, she's done this with people's faces. Amazing. Oh, and this one, look at this with the animals. These look like the animals that are at risk, that we are killing daily. Yes, a lot of those on there will not be with us in 10, 15 years' time. 10, 15 years, I ask you. Goodness me. It's just unbelievable what we're doing. And it is us. We're doing it, nobody else. So that's those anyway. That's those. That's not very good English. Quickly before I go and upload this one, because I've done the other one, I have been dyeing again. This time I had a lovely pomegranate. So I thought it was lovely until I cut it in half, and it was bad. It was very, very dark red, and it was yuck. So I was just about to chuck it away, and I thought, no, we'll boil that up and see what we get. So obviously, I say obviously, you know what June's like. She boiled it up and did some dyeing. It certainly was not a success, but I got some colours out of it, but only with one dip. That's the first one. Okay, better side. So it's a pinky red. It's a bit pale on camera. It might come out better on the video. I didn't use good lace or crocheting because, you know, this really was stabbing in the dark. Nobody's, to my knowledge, done it before. Let me just leave you watching that just 1 second while I pick up, because I dried the two halves and turned them inside out. No, they're not where I thought they were. And it just reminded me, when I first came to YouTube, a lady had set out a challenge and said she'd made this flower and she wanted to know what she'd made it out of. And she'd made it out of this pomegranate. And after I dried the pomegranate, and I can't see it, I don't know. I'll come back on another video and show you it when I find it. I did the same thing and it's great. Very fragile, so I'll have to Mod Podge it or something. So you can see that one is sort of all sorts of colours. That one's a bit better. And then I like these sort of light and dark effects. Quite nice. So that was just the first dipping, if you like. So I turned the heat off and dipped again, but with not much success. So I can't get into these bags. Oh, I can. This is sort of brown more than anything else. It's not too bad. Some people might like it. And it may come in useful for a collage or a lace book or something that I'm going to do. You never know, do you? And if I can get into that... Sorry, I'm going to put you down again. If I can get into this bag, this was a little wedding applique. Well, it was supposed to be. I don't think it ever was. It was just described as a wedding applique. I got it off of eBay, because they were going dead cheap, but I think it's basically just a piece of lace. And this went really coffee colour. Stop there. Again, it's green on here. So annoying, that is. Yeah, it's a real coffee colour in real life, although it looks yellow. Green. Well, green or yellow. So, half a success, I suppose. But as I say, I'm going to keep them. And we'll see what I'll come up with. That was the second die as well. And you see, it didn't hardly touch that one. It just barely touched that one. And there's another one. That's almost brown, isn't it? Coffee. Okay then, ladies and gents, I'm off again. I may or may not do another video tonight because I'm getting tired now. It's quite early, but I seem to have done nothing but videoing today. Okay, so if not tonight, I'll see you tomorrow with, how many more have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. 3 or 4. So I might try and get them done quickly, all in one video. How's that? Right. I'm off then. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night. God bless. Bye.